could fucking die. Echo. Turn off kitchen front. Wait for it. There you go. A little bit slower because it's not using a hub. It's using just Wi-Fi to every individual switch. But that means there's no hub, which means there's no service, which means if the internet disappears, well, it still needs, I think it still needs the internet. I have to test that. I'm gonna just go downstairs, disconnect my router, not my router, but my modem, and see if I can still control my lights. It's a fancy ass box. Patterns and shit. I don't know, my nose is clogged and my chest hurts. Is that good? I'm having a hard time breathing. Like, I usually, like, if I do exercise, I'm like, but I'm just sitting there, I'm like, no Rona. No Rona. Hashtag no Ronas. The fuck is this lot? Hashtag no Rona. Hashtag I gotta go to Lowe's and buy pipe insulation today. Beautiful china, healthy skin. That's why it's in a nice box. What is it? It's the X-Duo Link 2 Duo. Yay, I have another one. I literally got this. Now I have a second one. Yay. Again, this is not my fault. Companies are like, hey, we'll just send you things as we need you to review them. And either it gets sent from like X-Duo proper, or it gets sent from a distributor, or it gets sent from a website like APOS or Beach Hi-Fi or Hi-Fi Go. And then the problem is when I just say yes to everything, multiple show up and I'm like, fuck. All right, there's a video. What did I post it to? I could show it to you. Hold on. It's easier if I just show you that beautiful couple. It's easier to just show you the video that I sent to my father about what's currently the problem in my house. In fact, I'll even set this to rotate. Do that. So here we go.
Gee whiz, jolly gee willikers. I wonder how bugs are getting into my house. It's such a secure and safe fucking location. I don't know how on earth bugs could ever penetrate this indomitable fucking fortress. There's just gaps. There's just massive holes above every window. Fuck! Gee whiz, jolly gee.
So apparently, like as a joke, I guess, every one of the 7 basement windows I have, and I noticed this, has like dirt on the ceiling above it. And I thought like maybe they open the windows and wind would blow dirt up. But no one opens that windows. People who lived here didn't go down there at all. Those windows probably opened for the first time by me. So I'm like, there's bees and giant spiders and fucking things in my basement that shouldn't be there. And every single window just happens a little crack of light. I'm like, oh, and there's gaps. There's this big a gap, this wide above every window. So to remedy said situation, I have purchased, actually there's gotta be another reason I could build speaker wires out of this. Holy fuck, this is a giant roll of copper mesh. And this is for, can I put myself in a Faraday cage? This feels amazing. This is like 100 feet of this was like 30 bucks. Isn't copper expensive? Like, I'm confused. I mean, it doesn't weigh nothing. Probably like 1.5 pounds. But we're gonna shove, I have my friend Brandon coming back. We're gonna shove these up above the thing, and then we're gonna fill it with spray foam. And to fill it with spray foam, I bought this because I bought great stuff. In fact, one of these is probably, hold. If this is it, then it's arrived a day early. It's supposed to arrive on Friday. Open. I really need to maybe change this blade out. It's been I've done a lot of unboxings. Oh. Nope, that's not a thing. That's not the thing. Is this the thing? That's not the thing either. Okay. I bought spray foam called Pest Block. And with the Pest Block, I love the one, oh, is that German? Foam gun. Shampoo. Wait, what is this? German? Yeah. Made in China, but it's a German company. So apparently, I didn't know that. I just bought one on Amazon. You do, because if you ever use the spray guns, you like hold it upside down, you like with the little hose, and it's fucking annoying. And I'm like, fuck that. I got 7 windows. They all need to be fucked. Did that just release pressure? Was this shipped pressurized to hold the seals? What madness is this, Germany? How did we win World War II? Like, the Germans are just, I guess they're just too precise, and that's the problem. I should probably read this manual. I have no idea what this adjusts, but you take your spray foam shit, you put it here, and then you go poof, poof. And then I bought another can of clean out stuff, which will arrive tomorrow. That's what's arriving tomorrow. That was that. You all heard that, right? I'm glad I got that on video. That literally becomes pressurized. And you've got replacement tips. So this is a beautiful piece. Pressive. This just feels like I want to just cracks and gaps. So I will fix those giant holes in my basement using copper, which feels amazing, by the way. And a German gun with a foam entrance and a foam export and a foam flow controller and a trigger and an ergonomic handle. The handle's not as comfortable. It looks super fucking cool. But you can't do that because then you crush your fingers. So you got to do 2 fingers. So you only really got a trigger there unless you're doing nothing. That's a big move. So anyway, yeah, we're gonna foam the fuck out of my basement, and then the spiders that are down there make sense. You understand? It didn't make any fucking sense. It made no sense. The spiders made no sense. There were too many of them, and there's bees. Like every day, there's more bees. Like where are these bees getting in? And I had to step up on the chair, and then I could see it, and I shoved a fucking ruler through it. It's like, oh, it's straight outside. There's no bugs out there. It's fine. It's fine. It's fucking fine. Has this been a 10-minute video already? I feel like I yelled a lot, didn't open much. I opened this, which I already had, and then I opened this, then I explained the video with this. That's not enough. We gotta keep going. But I want to talk about that for like 10 hours. And this is a product review. Oh, it's a headphone. I mean, I can unbox headphones like in my sleep, so. So Mackie was supposed to send me massive PA speakers. The smallest model was like dual 10-inch drivers. And I'm like, yes, I have the space for that now, do it. There's dual 10s, dual 12s, and dual 15s. And I'm like, which one do you think would be best in like a church? And I was hoping they would send the 15s. And then after a while, like, oh, we're having sourcing issues because China and coronavirus, blah, blah, blah. How about we send you headphones instead? So Mackie hasn't sent me something in a while. The last thing it sent me apparently was 2017 because I was watching the review of it. I was watching a review from 2017 and these MR624s were on my desk and I'm like, holy fuck, I've had them that long? These are phenomenal, by the way. They still look pretty much one of the best of any monitor and I can't get over how good they sound. Like I've just been like straight up JBL 306p, but man, those Mackies, $400 Mackies sound good. So when they're like, hey, we'll send you headphones instead until we get the thing, I'm like, fine, fine. This is a heavy ass box. Which one is it? They do an open back? I don't know which one this is. It's a nice, I can't, Mackie's like, I think of Mackie and I think cheap pro gear, like Behringer, but holy fuck, everything they do is so nice. That is stitched through this fucking case. And it's not a generic case either. I've never seen this case before. I've seen a lot of cases. This is an unboxing experience. They're actually delivering on that. Got another, oh, printed on there. Oh God. Okay, that's a lot. That's a lot of cables. We've got an adapter. We've got a short 3.5mm to 4 pole. We've got a, this is gonna be jank as fuck. Oh my God. It smells like a Nike store in here. Remember when stores used to let people in and you don't have to wear a mask? It was great. Shit, I gotta go shopping and I'm having breathing issues. This is great. Can't wait to wear a mask and wander around Lowe's. Oh, God. I'll put that in the sun or something. And then we've got this one, which is really nice, which is the 1/4" adapter wire, which should have just had the adapter on it. Mackie logo, rubberized, all wrapped, different type of wire tie, which is rare. You very rarely see them. Actually, that one and that one are these two are the same, but that one was different. And this is another giant jank fest, but nice fabric cable. If this jank leaves, this will be one of the nicer cables that comes with a headphone. It's a little light, it's a little springy. And then we get to the actual, holy fuck, these pads. Gray stitching around an entirely perforated pad, and these are the open back ones, which are the 450s. Smells like shoes. That is really nice. These are really nice feeling. Perforated faux leather headband, but they continue the faux leather on top. It's smooth. What if Mackie makes everything really good and I'm just finding about it now? Clamps a little much, and the pads are really new. Are they memory foam? I didn't even check. No, they're not memory foam. But my God, like for a monitor, you don't usually see like actual quality pads on something. So I think if I stretch these out over something for a period of time. R&L labeled in there. Really heavy top end. This is HT 700 levels of like, why is that so fucking heavy? Like, actually, you know what? If it's so heavy, I could probably give it a little bit of this. Give it a little bit of torture. All right, now I gotta extend it down. Oh, that's so much better. Oh my God. Fits a little weird because now it's bent up and now I'm bringing it down and it's sort of like it's way out there doing things. Thick pads can sometimes throw you off. So I may have to break in the pads and then, because you see how it fits now? Now it's like a perfectly level thing. You fuck. It's doing that thing, that weird thing that when you have a headphone stretched out, because if I put it on my head and I take it off, this is exactly the shape it's maintaining, which is not the shape of a human head. So it feels a little weird. Oh, they go with the green and black to indicate left and right. Interesting. They also don't put a rubber, a lot of headphones, put a little piece of rubber in there so that doesn't happen. But look, we got a nice cutout, some silica gel. All right, Mackie, if these sound even decent, I'm gonna give them a reco on just the build quality. And they do fold flat. So, I mean, now back to the bugs in my basement.